Hi, this is the Tigerwolf55, and I've been tagged, thanks to Subsonic Fire. Thanks. Well, according to the rules of the game, apparently I have to list 5 interesting things about myself, and then at the end of the video, list 5 other people who I want tagged. This should be interesting, since I don't think I'm that interesting. But we'll see what happens. I'll try to do my best by you guys. Okay, so first interesting thing about myself. I have written a book. It was part of a graduation assignment. I was homeschooled, and my final English assignment was to write a novel, not just a short story, but an actual book, at least 5 chapters before the deadline. I was allowed to choose the subject, genre, all that good stuff that books need, obviously, and I chose fantasy because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I had also just finished rereading the Chronicles of Narnia. And, well, I was able to get the 5 chapters in before the deadline. I continued the story itself until the book was completed. It ended up being 369 pages long, and it ended up ending the way that I did it as the start of a trilogy. I actually started also on the second book. I only got a couple of chapters in, though. I don't know if I'll ever actually finish the series. But as an interesting fact about me, I have written a book. There you go. Okay. Well, now I need to find something else. Number 2. Does nearly dying count? Because if it does, I'm going to list that one. I was part of a missions trip with my church out to the Navajo Reservation back in 2003, and we had taken some time to relax and gone up to a mountain in the area called Shiprock. It's a mountain made out of sandstone, so really nobody's allowed to climb all the way to the top because it's too unsafe. But there's a very large base that has a lot of rocks and is much more stable, and it's okay to climb that. So we were going up, and I was about halfway or 3/4 of the way, I don't remember exactly, up when I lost my footing, and I almost slid down this gorge that was just a little bit to my right. It was actually kind of exhilarating, looking back on it. I think that my group leader nearly had a heart attack, though, because she saw me going down, and she could only picture having to explain to my family, yeah, he was having a great time out there until we went rock climbing, and he went straight down the gorge when we went rock climbing, but yeah, all in all, good time. But, yeah, thank God, though, he did protect me. He kept me from actually falling down. I was able to catch my footing and then just ended up sliding safely back down to the bottom. But that was actually kind of fun, and I guess that could be considered interesting to some people. If not, I apologize. Now I have to move on to number 3. Okay. Third interesting thing about myself. I'm pretty artistic. Some of you may have seen my slideshow on my channel. I've done paintings, drawings, digital artwork, sketches, and I used to do sculptured cakes as well. Not just decorations on top, but actually sculpted the cake, like what you would see on Food Network's Cake Challenge, where they take those huge mounds of cakes and just carve out the shape of whatever it is, then frost it and cover it and color it so that it looks like a statue of some character or pet or whatever that the client wants so that they have something nice to look at before they actually eat it. In fact, here's a picture of a horse cake that I did for my sister a couple of years ago. Yeah, the picture's not that great, but you get the idea. It's completely edible. It was actually pretty good, both taste-wise and looks-wise. And I actually thought about doing this kind of thing professionally, but let's just say that I tried working out in a bakery for a year, and I was glad when I got out of it. It's ultimately just a hobby for me. But yeah, I guess that's interesting thing number 3 about me. I used to do sculpture cakes. And now I have to think of number 4. I'm trying to keep this as concise as possible so that you don't fall asleep on me. Number 4, I am a 3rd degree brown belt in karate. Part of being homeschooled required a physical education, and, well, I stunk at gymnastics, so we went into karate. It was based off of an Okinawan form started by Master Tatsuo Shimabuku, and, well, I haven't actually done karate for a number of years, so I might be a little rusty, but I still wouldn't try anything with me unless you're willing to risk life and limb, because I could take you down. Yeah, seriously though, I'm a pretty peaceful guy, so I'm going to try and talk things out before I actually start fighting. But ultimately I think that I could hold my own against most people, unless you're just that good, in which case I'm going to be running for the hills. But yeah, okay, that's number 4. Interesting fact about me, I am a 3rd degree brown belt. And number 5. Number 5 of the interesting list concerning the TigerWolf55 is my first job actually entailed acting. I've actually always been interested in entertainment, media, acting since I was a kid, from memorizing whole movies after watching them only 2 or 3 times. I think I drove my parents crazy with The Lion King. To volunteering for small plays in and around where we lived and my church. And my first job required me to actually act for kids and occasionally high schoolers. It was a grant based out of Rutgers University, where we would go around the schools in our district, teaching kids about fruits, vegetables, basic nutrition, and how to make smarter choices about the kinds of things that you eat. And one of the ways that we used to get them interested was short skits. During my time there, I was able to play a private detective, a mad scientist, a pirate, and a whiny 5-year-old. And those are just the ones off the top of my head. I know that I did several more. And that was actually a lot of fun. I was sad when that grant was shut down. But fortunately, I have been able to find an outlet for that here on YouTube, and, well, maybe someday I'll be able to become a professional actor. But yay, I think that, yep, that's it. That's 5 interesting things about me. Whether or not you found them very interesting or not, I have no idea. Hopefully you did. But in the meantime, it's my turn to tag 5 other people. So, let's see here. The first person I'm going to tag is the Ninja Psychic Wonderloo. Yeah, you're not getting out of this one. Sorry. The next person that I'm going to tag is It's So Dumb Voice. Let's see. Atomic Theory 48. Sammy Kid 5. And It's Beastly Time. I don't think that you guys have been tagged. If you already have, I apologize. But I didn't see anything, so you're my picks. In the meantime, this is the TigerWolf55 saying thanks for listening, and hope you have a good one. Take care.